if they let me have viewers on this live. I don't usually go live this early, but I figured I'd go on since I haven't been on in a couple days, and I just wanted to kind of update you guys with what's going on in the situation. So I hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, I haven't been streaming like I was. Just been going through a lot with this whole situation, and my ex still has not sold this house, and he's still keeping me hostage here. He literally has been in contempt of court because he owes me $9,000 minimum from the divorce agreement. And now, sadly, I think I'm going to have to go to the courthouse and let them know everything that he's done to me and how it was a complete false marriage and how they need to return my stolen inheritance and trust fund and properties because now the Bigfoot boys are really involved. And they need to help me and stop letting these criminals abuse me and gang stalk me and harass me daily outside my house. I have everyday people stalking me, harassing me. The same mini white van. He's always coming here in this gang stalking neighborhood. It's literally an illegal fusion center, you guys. And I had no choice but to speak up because I have no money to even survive. I'm an heir to my trust fund and inheritances from my grandparents. They were also my legally adopted parents who left me this trust fund. How are you? What's up, Nazir? How are you guys? I hope everybody's doing well. I miss you guys. I haven't really been coming live, but I'm going to try to start more because this situation needs to be resolved, and they need to go ahead and hold my ex-husband accountable, who is literally in contempt of court right now, and he has stolen my inheritance, my trust fund. We got married back in 2014. And it was literally a false marriage. He was literally planted in my life as a honeypot. How are you guys? I'm good. I'm just talking about this really shitty situation, no pun intended, that my ex-husband put me in and many others. He has hidden cameras all over the house, illegal surveillance. He's human trafficking me. They're profiting on me on the dark web. Yeah, no, I'm a victim of abuse, domestic violence, and it's time the authorities start to help the victim, because he literally has put me in poverty while he's been stealing with his friends and family, and my family, stealing with these Freemasons in this local area from me and exploiting me, gang stalking me. Literally, you guys, they're outside my house. The guy literally goes to the house right there, and he sits right off the view of my camera. And he's literally watching me when I'm taking a fucking shower, when I'm going to the toilet, invading my privacy, very fucking illegal. And then sitting out there watching me on his fucking phone and using fucking stingrays and all this other shit, so they're hacking all my devices, which is cybercrime. All my mail's been fucking stolen. Mail fraud, that's a felony. I opened investigation with the post office postmaster. I've contacted the Department of Justice, and now I did a formal report to the fucking FBI. And they need to help me. Excuse my French, you guys. I have been crying my eyes out for the last 2 days because I have no money in my account to even survive. And I'm a millionaire. I was heir. My grandparents left me properties that I shouldn't be homeless right now. There's no fucking reason. This is the exact reason they gave me a trust fund, and my grandfather left me his pension and life insurance and properties and stocks and bonds, because he knew that fucking Black Widow, Jan Corapoli, Walton family in Indiana stole everything, working with my ex-husband. And then I got bill collectors trying to blow me up when I'm on the live, because they're all fucking watching me, because they're human trafficking me. And it's time I get fucking justice so I can pay my fucking bills, bro. This is fucked up. I can't even get fucking groceries. All my food stamps are almost ran out, and I just got them. Like, literally, it cost me over $200-something just to go to Publix to get groceries. I have no alimony. I got screwed. They denied me legal aid as a domestic violence victim. And I need justice now. I need reparations, and I need damages and pain and suffering, especially from Baycare, St. Joseph's Hospital. They unlawfully Baker Acted me and tried to kill me. That's bullshit. They can't get away with this shit. The civil rights infractions and fucking HIPAA violations, bro. And they know it. And I'm tired of people getting hurt over this shit. I'm really tired of people getting hurt over this shit. For years, I was waking up covered in fucking bruises from the abuse of my ex-husband and him letting people fucking assault me on the fucking dark web, trafficking me. This bullshit. I've just had enough, you know? It's like they can only push someone so far, and then try to cut off all resources and any help, so that I have no fucking money to even get food or housing, when I've always had an apartment. I've always had my own condo, a good job making money, and I've been literally, they're not allowing me to even make money. So what else was I supposed to do? I need like fucking witness protection, or I need a really big sponsor to come help me get out of this shit so I can fucking move and start my life over, because this is absolute bullshit. There's people from Mitchell High School living in my stolen properties that my grandparents left to me, Pinellas and Pasco County. While I have not even a home now, because my ex-husband stole this shit in a fraudulent marriage and a coerced quit claim deed. All fraud. And they're mad because I was speaking the truth, so he tried to get me fucking locked up in a fucking loony bin, bro. And these doctors and nurses falsified my fucking records, and they literally exploited my health information and falsified it, which is a very big felony and crime, and against any medical ethics. It's disgusting what these people have done to me. Literally overdosed me the first day I got there. Call 911. I wish a lot of these people were corrupt in this area. That's why I had to resort to calling the fucking FBI. And I will appreciate if you guys can continue to report me as a victim of human trafficking and them exploiting me and stealing my monthly payments. Life insurance that belong to me, properties that belongs to me, when they make it so I don't even have barely $600 in my account right now to survive. No income. I was denied disability after waiting almost 3 years. That's a lot of back pay that I'm owed from the state of Florida, disability. because the police were working with my ex-husband. At least they were back then, and not all of them, because like I've said before in my previous lives, if my police officer friends that do work in certain, I'm not going to say where, but they've been watching the shit go down behind the scenes. A lot of my good friends and just community has been looking out for me. And they know this is wrong. This is civil rights violations. This is human rights violations. And there's a lot of big corporations involved in this shit. And they need to make this shit right. And they need to let Baycare settle with me before I literally file a civil lawsuit. Because that's what I'm about to do. And I'm about to release the employees' names who were involved in stealing from me and falsifying my medical records in St. Joseph Baycare Hospital. I should have never been there. And I had a lawyer for the Unlawful Baker Act. I had a lawyer. I was hoping I didn't have to do all this and go this extreme, but like, what choice do I have if no one's gonna help me? And I'm literally on my last dollars and people are threatening my life and getting literally fucking life insurance on me? Are you kidding me? After they did all this shit? Gang stalking, harassing me, and watching me on illegal fucking surveillance all through my house. Fucking people driving by my house every damn day and sitting outside my house to fucking try to intimidate me and surrounding me in this fucking neighborhood. And I got this shit all documented for years upon years. And I got a list of names and addresses of all the stolen properties. Well, not all of them, but a good majority of them. And I got deeds in my name, so they need to fix this and give me justice. If they can easily get these, my money, you know, to the wrong account, like my ex-husband, he shouldn't have a fucking dime of my money, but in the divorce, he stole it, so I need to talk to the fucking judge. Excuse my French, I'm really, really upset about this. Because I didn't want to have to do this, but I was left with literally no choice when I checked my bank account, and like my ex-husband has exploited me and taken everything, profiting on me when I don't even have money to survive because he screwed me with alimony. And that's about to change because I'm going to go to the fucking courthouse. Because that's what I got to do, clearly, to get any sort of movement to get justice in my situation. And they need to reverse all my money that was stolen from me, from my family members. And if they have a false power of attorney or conservatorship, all that shit is illegal. I am competent and coherent, and anything they did was to try to steal my inheritance, and they will get sued, whoever, if I find out that that happened. Like, who did that shit, because that's what I was told. They literally even put me dead on paper and stole money and property from me. So I just really need Baycare to settle this outside of court before I go and file the civil lawsuit. I've given them many opportunities to make it right. And they really don't want their employees' names getting out there in the media. Because if I have to contact every single news station till I get fucking help as a victim of domestic violence and abuse and gang stalking and trafficking, and I've been denied basic fucking resources, like a lawyer, when I had a lawyer working for me with a multi-million-dollar case, that's bullshit. And I'm not even caring about the public figures right now. This is between my ex-husband and my family that stole this shit. And then obviously it's been distributed by many others that should not have fucking access to stealing my identity and my bank accounts and my trust fund and getting fucking houses and deeds with my fucking trust. I don't think so. These people really need to turn themselves in and turn over this property, especially my sister, my family who is involved in stealing my fucking monthly payments, my father, my family. They need to give it back to me. They know I have no money, and they know they put me in this fucking predicament, in this situation with this false marriage. So if anyone can please provide me with help with a lawyer, I would greatly appreciate it. Or if a lawyer is willing to help me and get me justice, I would really appreciate it, because I've been denied basic help such as legal aid as a victim. And you know what they told me when I called? They said I couldn't go to the Tampa FBI office to speak to an agent. I'll have to go to a different office all the way to Jacksonville or Miami. Or should I just contact Ashley Moody or the fucking Ron DeSantis? Who do I need to fucking call to get justice and get back what is mine? Because they cannot turn a blind eye any longer to this abuse and corruption and abuse of power. They need to restore my birthright, what was stolen, my inheritance, my properties. I have a feeling I will be visiting the courthouse a lot in the next few years to get justice if they're not going to help me. And I'm really counting on these righteous officials and righteous public figures to do the right thing and help me, a victim, because they know what has happened to me. And so I really need people to step up and get the victim justice. Victims, plural, because I know I'm not the only one, but there is many others. And that's also why I've been speaking out, not just for myself, but for other victims who have been just undeserving of all this treatment and disrespect and literally had my life ruined, all because of a fake marriage, when I should have been happy and already married, you know, not to him, not to my ex. He really abused me and took me for granted and just treated me so horrible, literally not even like a fucking human being. Same thing with my father. I reached out to my father to help me. But obviously he was also a main person involved in stealing this and getting my payments as well with my stepmom. So they were all involved, you know, and it's hard when it's your direct family. I use that word loosely right now. It's been a long time coming that I've needed to be liberated from all this stuff. So any resources, anyone wants to help me and point me in the right direction, because I don't want to have to try to get witness protection, but like that's a last resort for me. If I can't even make a living and they're trying to make me homeless and do all this stuff to me and abuse me when I didn't deserve any of it, and I could fucking easily get a brand deal and work and make money with these people and make a truce, a treaty. That's what I've wanted this whole time. Like, it's nothing to them to undo the damage that was done in the court system. If they can do all this fraud, they can undo it as well. And reverse those judgments to the rightful heir, which is me. And they have to pay me back reparations and restitution, and also pain and suffering, personal injury, premise liability. The list goes on. I've suffered physical body damages and mental damages, trauma, PTSD from the stuff these people put me through. Sorry, you guys. I just have to, like I said, update y'all and let you know, because this has been a very ongoing, long situation that needs to be resolved fairly and amicably. And I've been waiting for this house to sell. He was supposed to put it on the market literally when we got the divorce, which was back in February. And he's been withholding anything from me. So this is why I really feel I need to go to the courthouse and let them know that I need immediate alimony, bridge the gap alimony. I need immediate assistance in any and every possible way. My food stamps are about to run out in August, and I even tried to renew it, and it's just like they make everything so difficult. I was born with this trust fund and this destiny, and they need to stop trying to block me and just let me be happy. I'm tired of crying and suffering. I want to live good like everybody else got to on my own fucking money. And I didn't even see a dime of it. That money's insured by the FDIC and all those banks. And all that mortgage fraud, those people were all on camera. Falsified documents. The shit was all on camera, all of it. The whole stay. I was in a fucking wheelchair after the fall. That's fucked up. Oh, look, it's Star Wars. I haven't been out to the Disney parks in a while. I do miss it. It was at least some stress relief when I was out there. You're very beautiful. Thank you, JP. Thank you. That's nice. I appreciate that. Thanks. They've been just trying to like block me on all my platforms too. Like all my stuff is pretty much like shadow banned, and I saw they replaced some of my followers. I appreciate that. I would appreciate the rest of them back too. How are you, Rose and Kenza, Baylove, Michael Watkins, Nazir, Von Gani, Lightning VR, not Haley, Bay, or was that? Go to the president, somebody said. I've been trying to reach out to Donald Trump, President Donald Trump. I've been trying to ask him, because if anyone can get this reversed, it would be him, and I think he really knows the ins and outs of this situation very well. And now this has been escalated to the FBI. I had no choice. And what else am I supposed to do? I can't survive with no money and no income when I'm not even supposed to be in survival mode. I'm supposed to be thriving and, enjoying my life and helping people, with charities. I would definitely start my own charity whenever I get my money back. And I want to help people, victims like me, and people who are homeless. I think that homelessness is a very big issue. And there's not enough funding, apparently, but they have funding for all this other stuff. Homelessness should be a very big priority to change people's lives. There shouldn't be anyone homeless, but yet they have hundreds of millions of dollars to allocate to all these other unnecessary things, when they could help victims like me. And that's why I had to contact the FBI, because I need my inheritance back. I need my trust fund, my monthly payments, my grandfather's pension from the military courts that has been stolen, and the benefits that were left to me. How are you? What's up, Rayhan? How are you? So, I mean, I had no choice. I looked at my bank account and I'm like, this is so wrong what my ex has done to me. I have to let them know. He can't continue to steal my stuff. When he's been withholding and keeping me prisoner in this house by literally probably doing fake appointments. He literally stole this house in a coerced quitclaim deed, you guys. That's theft. And that's coercion, what he did. Because it was supposed to only be for refinancing. But he slipped that document in there, and I didn't know what it really was at the time. If I did, obviously, I wouldn't have signed it. And I was really under heavy medication and abuse at that time. And he thought he could just sneak that in there to try to steal this house from me, essentially. When I literally paid over 10 years of monthly payments of this mortgage out of Chase Bank. Every year for 10 years with my grandmother on her Social Security on our behalf in our joint account. 10 years plus of mortgage every month for this house. That is literally over half the equity. And he's trying to only give me $9,000, but he hasn't even given me that. He hasn't even paid the mortgage. So that's why I have to go to the courthouse and let them know, like, look, this ex-husband has financially abused me and left me with nothing. He stole my assets in the divorce and during the divorce. And he's holding me hostage for $9,000 when he doesn't even pay the mortgage. That is contempt of court. He's not following the court order, so I need to go to the fucking courthouse. Or I need to get help from the fucking feds. Indiana courts are aware of what's happened. Florida courts are aware. I gotta contact the Florida bar again. Because this is unacceptable. That these lawyers are denying me legal aid when I'm a victim of so many crimes. Not that I ever wanted to be, obviously. I'm sorry, you guys. It's just really, really upsetting because I've tried my best to do everything. I've sold my personal belongings and I have no income. And that's the whole point of alimony, is to help people in divorces that don't have assets or income, because he stole them all and then screwed me out of alimony. No, I need that alimony, like maximum, and I can prove that. He really tried to pull a fast one in the court system, working with his ex. in the Tampa court. And now they need to do the right thing and help me. I need a lawyer and I need financial assistance, like immediately. My ex isn't gonna get away with this as much as he thinks he is. And I just gotta keep speaking my truth. This is my First Amendment freedom of speech. I have every right to use my voice to speak about all the injustice that's happened against me. Every fucking right. I have been held captive and prisoner long enough. And this is not gonna happen anymore. They might have thought they got away with stealing my shit, but just wait, because I can take legal action against a lot of people and entities. And they know that. So I really hope the hospital is gonna settle this, like, immediately. Because I'm not playing with these people anymore. I have no money to even fucking survive. And they're living a good life with my fucking money and my properties. I got the fucking deeds to some of them. So why wouldn't I go to the courthouse and claim ownership of what is legally mine from my trust and my inheritance? Why the fuck wouldn't I? Thank you, JP. I appreciate it. It's not just about that. It's about just them trying to control my whole life when they don't own me. And they've been my ex has been trafficking me for a long time. And this doesn't have anything to do with anyone else right now except between me and him exploiting me and stealing from me. And he needs to be held accountable for his actions and doing a false marriage. This shit needs to be like null and void and reversing everything to me, the rightful owner. And it's just not gonna happen anymore like it was. These people can't steal from me anymore. What's up, PZ? Aw, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's definitely been a hard road, but the good part is I'm almost out of it all. So I'm just hoping I really don't have to go the extra step of witness protection, because these people really were trying to take me out for fucking life insurance. Trying to sacrifice me, my ex-husband. And the shit backfired, you know? It really backfired. Hey G, how are you? How's it going? Come to California. I don't know what to do at this point. I gotta figure something out. I need help to even move. I can't even go to my mom's. I need a fucking moving truck, and that costs money, you know? And my ex, like I said, left me destitute with nothing. After he abused me in over 10 years. So that's why I gotta fucking, unless someone's gonna give me a miracle and really, really help me out, then I don't know. I gotta get fucking witness protection or some shit. And it's just crazy that I have to even think about that. But it's the reality of the situation. I can give you a job over here quick too. I own my own healthcare business. Where did you say, where in Cali is it? I have a lot of friends out there. Multiple license facilities. I'm not too good at healthcare stuff, but I could try, I guess, if I did go out there. I gotta figure something out. I don't really think I'm safe here in Florida much longer. But they need to give me back what is legally mine. The state of Florida owes me a lot of money for disability and back pay. I mean, that is probably over $60,000 right now that they owe me in back pay for disability that I was wrongfully denied. Things have gotten pretty expensive lately, and I need to generate some. I just really need help, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to figure it out. Do you have any work out here, or could you like help me out in Florida till I can get out of here? I don't know. I really need like a lot of, like, I need a sponsor basically at this point. Necessary training and certification. Like, what type of job is it though? Like, insurance, health insurance, or what are you talking about? Did you follow me on Instagram? I can't remember. I know we've talked many times on here, but I don't know. I'm still trying to figure everything out. I gotta figure out, first of all, how to move my stuff to my mom's. That's funny. Considering the situation I'm in now, that's kind of funny. Did you send me the information? It's funny, but I just don't know. It's so expensive to live out there. Is it good money? How much would I be making if I did a healthcare job? Hypothetically. It's just sad because literally this is why my grandparents set aside this money and this inheritance for me, for these exact reasons. So that I wouldn't have to worry about money and suffer, struggle. I was never meant to, but these greedy family members stole it. Helped me like relocate, and I was hoping really to go to Detroit, but I don't know if that's what he wants or not. So if not, I really got to figure out what to do. I've never been to California. I have always wanted to go. Yeah, I'm still in Tampa, Riverview right now. I don't know. It had to be pretty good for me to move out to California, considering how expensive it is, you know. But I just don't know what to do at this point. I'm just waiting to hear back from the feds to get me back my inheritance from my family, because they know I need the money and that I've been withheld this inheritance and trust fund, policies, pension. I'm just so close to having to call the news stations because I'm like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do in this situation. And I've been literally, I know, trust me, I know. I need a lawyer, I need a fucking attorney, and they haven't been helping me. They haven't been helping me getting a pro bono attorney. I did contact the Florida Bar last year to get an attorney to help me, and I've been denied legal aid as a victim because most of them know about my fucking stolen money. But they're still righteous authorities and they have to help me. That's why I had to go to the fucking feds. But yeah, if anyone can help me with anything, please just let me know. Right now, honestly, I do really need donations. I'm very, very low on money, and I have bills I have to pay that I'm behind on, that I shouldn't be, and I haven't been able to get a job. I literally interviewed for so many jobs. I waited over 2.5 years for disability. I saw some paper I just got the other day. It was like literally my mail's been withheld from me. And it was like post dated from like last month, and I just got it, and then it says like, oh, I need to fill out by this deadline, but the deadline's already like passed, and I didn't even get the mail. And they know my mail's been stolen too, because I filed that with the postmaster for mail fraud. And they can track every piece of mail that was ever received from my inheritance, you know? With my identity being stolen and just exploited everywhere. My ex fucking put me on the dark web with all these cameras. I don't know, you guys, it's just been a long time coming that justice has been overdue. And they cannot obstruct justice any longer.
One of these lunches has a peanut lover's favorites. The other has a sunflower butter.
I was gonna pull some cards really quick, and then I'll probably come back on later. Alright, let's do some cards. I have this deck, I used this one last time, but I don't know, I might do the Kipper. Let's do the Kipper deck. Yeah, the bottom of the deck was false person. Or actually, bottom of the deck was this one too. Yeah. Alright, let's see what messages. Oh my gosh, you guys, 7 Wells. First card out. Jackpot, baby. It's okay, you're gonna get through all this. Thank you. I've had to be really strong. And a lot of my friends too, my real soul family and love, like, a lot of people had to go through a lot over this stuff, and I'm really, really sorry about that. Oh my gosh, marriage. 7 Wells. concern. Yeah, people wanted to keep me in poverty. They didn't want to see me in love or happy. My own father wanted to abuse me and exploit me and steal my inheritance. And he worked with a lot of people to do it. And he never wanted me to get married and be happy. But it's gonna happen anyway because it's destiny. They can't stop it. They tried it for a long time. Family room, yeah. This is where it all really began. Hidden cameras all in my house. They watched everything, basically my whole life, but especially in this house for 13 years. My ex put all those cameras all over. And that was really, invading my privacy and putting me out to the world. And I didn't really know. I had a feeling. But then, a lot of my community started coming to help me and letting me know what was going on. And that was not easy to find out. But, it's my testimony, and I hope it's going to help other people, liberate them from these horrendous things that these people do. Like my ex-husband, they target people for their inheritance and their trust funds. And I was literally in a false marriage for 10 plus years. And I thought it was something real, but I always knew he was fucking around and cheating on me. I just didn't realize with how many people, and especially my own family and friends, that's really disgusting to me. Like, shame on those people, Fucking shame on them. They're gonna live with regret for the rest of their lives about this shit. Yeah, what they did to the main female. They tried to put me in poverty, literally. And this shit isn't gonna happen any longer. Because if I don't recover my money through the federal agents, it's gonna be through lawsuits. They're not gonna do this shit to me no more and steal what belongs to me. They're gonna restore my birthright. And as I've said, this is between me and my ex and my family. And they cannot steal what is not theirs, How are you? Welcome back. Just pulling some cards right now from the Kipper deck. Yeah, look, a thief. Ex-husband was a thief. He took what didn't belong to him and literally tried to coerce me out of this deed on this house because I was on 3 of the refinances. Adjudication. Look, I can't make it up. Literally, thief adjudication. That's restitution right there. Because I can fucking press charges, you know what I mean? Do I gotta call the fucking prosecutor's office? I hope not. But I gotta do what I gotta do because this people, my ex is not gonna get away with this. So I gotta call the fucking DA, Ron DeSantis. Like, who do I need to talk to? Ashley Moody? I mean, I wish I had President Trump's phone number. I would surely give him a call. If he would speak to me, that would be really nice. So we can resolve this matter. He knows what I've been through, and so does many other witnesses.